Trump has said he wants the Clarity Act finalized so he can sign it into law. The Clarity Act is a proposed bill that would give regulation to the crypto market, a largely unregulated market. This would make it far easier and accessible for average people to reliably invest in crypto. But these White House-led negotiations ended on Monday without a resolution. It's unlikely to ever be resolved, especially now with the news coming out that UAE officials have invested $500 million into Trump's family crypto venture. These recent developments complicate the bill, with senators and lawmakers calling it corrupt. For years, it seemed like lawmakers have been talking about the Clarity Act or any legislation to regulate crypto. And it did seem like Trump was the only one willing to finalize the act, to sign it into law. Because crypto's largest downside is that it's regulated by enforcement, meaning that the SEC sues projects afterwards without setting up proper guidelines for us to follow. This scares away companies, banks, and big investors. What this bill would essentially do is streamline compliance so that companies or investors aren't having to figure it out and scramble after the fact. But unfortunately, this bill is highly unlikely to pass, especially with Trump in office. Because here's the irony. If this bill were to pass, it would regulate all US stablecoin, including World Liberties, which is Trump's own coin. Trump would sign into law rules that govern his own family's cryptocurrency. Democrats were already demanding anti-corruption legislation, and that was before the UAE deal. It would be good for the economy, it would be good for crypto investors, but it is unlikely to pass anytime soon.